What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the marathon. So let's address the elephant in the room. I haven't posted a video in months, probably like 3 months, and there's a reason for that. Let's address the other elephant in the room. I'm sitting in my car, and normally every other video that I've done, I've been sitting at my desk and try to make it so professional and, just the best, right? So that all changes today. And the reason why I'm sitting in my car is because I decided that I'm going to do things a little bit differently. So let's backtrack a little bit to the elephant in the room of me not posting any videos for months and months and months. The reason why is I got lazy, plain and simple. I got too prioritized on what I was actually doing and what I was actually trying to accomplish that I forgot to bring you guys along. I forgot that my mission with the YouTube was to document my process and my goals and my marathon so that someone else could see from start to finish what it looks like to go from nothing to something and possibly not make some of the same mistakes that I've made. The things that I'm going to change is, instead of kind of doing like these one-off videos where I, am so focused on what exactly I did and trying to make the video perfect, I'm just gonna pull out my phone wherever I'm at, whenever I feel like something that I want to say to you guys is going through my head, and I'm just gonna say it. So from here on out, my videos are gonna be very unscripted. They may be 5 minutes, they may be 20 minutes. I don't really know, but we're just gonna take it how it goes. And I'm also gonna not really try to write things down. I'm not going to be scripted. Like I said, I'm going to just kind of be myself. So if I say cuss words, YouTube, sorry. If I say 50 million times, or I stutter, that's because I'm a human being. I say a lot in real life, and this is really me. So without further ado, let's get into the purpose of this YouTube. Why am I here, and what have I been doing the last few months? Gotta tell you, it has been a rough ride. And sad to say, I'm still in the same position that I was before, with a lot more knowledge. So I'm very thankful for all the knowledge and all the friends and all the relationships that I've gained. However, still trying to get to that first deal. So the marathon is real, and this is going on. What are we in? We're in May right now. Today's May 30th. And I started this, I want to say, probably 10 months ago. So almost a year now, and still trying to get to the first one. And every person that I've talked to that literally makes millions of dollars in this business, they say, yo, it's going to take probably a year, maybe 2, but you'll get there. So I'm trusting in the words, and I'm going to keep grinding, and I'm going to keep going until it happens. So over these last few months, I have been trying to still do the door knocking. I have tried REI replies, my text campaigns, and I have been trying to still follow up with all of my leads that I have made. And then I don't know if I talked about this in my last video, but I started focusing more on pre-foreclosures through a title company, because what I was finding was that through PropStream and Batch Leads and all of those services like that, I was finding that all of the data that I was getting was outdated. So I would send hundreds of messages out to people, sometimes thousands, and I would always get, y'all don't have a house. I haven't had a house for 3 years. Why are you texting me? Or I would get a bunch of stops, do not replies. And, I'm accustomed to the stops, do not replies, the FUs. The thing that I can't tolerate is I'm paying all this money for bad data and bad numbers. So I started getting my data through a title company. And more consistently, I'm either getting, yes, I'm interested, or FU, or stop, which are, all not the greatest thing, except that, yes, I'm interested. But the fact that I'm not getting, this is not my house, I haven't had a house in 3 years as much, is better. I'm still looking for a better list source. I'm actually having a meeting today with 2 people, and one of those people is for a VA, and then another person is for someone that's going to help me get some new lists. Costs a lot of money, but better lists, better data, better leads, faster getting to the deals. So let's talk about the meeting today. The meeting today is for a new VA, and if you don't know what a VA is, it's a virtual assistant. It's somebody that works virtually for you as your assistant or your employee to do whatever task you set forth for that person. In real estate, the task that is usually set forth is cold calling, cold texting, or agent outreach, which brings me to the next thing that I've been doing. I kind of pivoted once I stopped using the PropStream and things like that and just using the pre-foreclosures. I kind of only used the list for the pre-foreclosures and pivoted my rest of my time to calling on market stuff. Because what I was finding was I was getting a lot more interest and a lot more replies and a lot more closer to deals when I went through agents on the market after I started changing my tactics and switching it up a little bit, and it worked. I actually was able to talk to a lot of agents that, were going back and forth on deals with sellers, and so far, every single time we're right there, we're getting ready to lock it up, sign on papers, and then the sellers back out. So I don't know if it's just misfortune or if there is just bad luck, because we're getting there. I'm getting everything right to where it's time to sign, and then for whatever reason, sellers change their mind and they're like, you know what, I just want to list it, or I just want cash, I just want so and so. And I guess thinking about it in hindsight, one of the big reasons why is simply because I'm not coming with $600,000 cash for a $600,000 house. I'm saying, hey, I want to buy your house. I'm going to take over your mortgage. You leave it in place and I'll take over that thing. And to a lot of people that don't understand what creative finance is, it's a very, very big thing to swallow. It's a very big pill to swallow and very hard to understand. But that's my mission. That's my goal because of my situation and where I'm at. Somebody on the other end of the screen, you might have that kind of money to just throw at some deals, and you probably would have had a deal a lot faster than I have. But the situation that I'm in, I don't have a lot of time and I don't have a lot of money. So it makes it to where I'm kind of in this middle ground, because usually the saying goes, you either have to have a lot of time so that you can get stuff cheap or free, or you have to have a lot of money so that you can pay someone else to do it. I'm in the situation where I'm in the middle. So it is what it is. This is a marathon and I'm going to grind until it happens. So getting back to the point of this whole thing. Today, I have a meeting to get a VA, and I also have a meeting to try to get more lists and try to get more accurate data. And I'm sure, I am absolutely positive that there has been a million things that I have missed, because I'm not gonna cover everything that I've went over the last few months in 5 or 10 minutes. It's not possible. But all in all, just know that I have not stopped grinding every single day. So right now, for example, I just came home from the gym, and what my day looked like yesterday, I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I did learning. So what I did, what I call learning, is I educate myself on some kind of real estate endeavor. Yesterday, it was direct to agent outreach, and spent 2 hours doing that. Went to the gym. After the gym, came back, called a lot of agents, a lot of on market stuff. 2 hours. After that, family time. After that, it's work until, you guessed it, back at the gym. Now I'm back home. I'm gonna wake up my kids, get them ready for school. I'm gonna go to sleep, wake up for my meeting, do the next one, go back to work, rinse, wash, and repeat. So that's the reason why I need a VA, because I need 3 of me. It seems like I need more time and I don't have it. So I'm gonna work more so that I can pay someone else to triple my time and my productivity so that I can get in front of people that only want to talk to me, so that I can try to close more deals, or close the first deal. So the reason why I'm making this random video kind of out of nowhere, it was still at work. Well, I was talking to one of my coworkers and they were asking me, yo, D, what do you do outside of work? And, I'm telling them I do stocks, real estate, crypto, blah, 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 blah. And they're like, how do you have time for all that? And I'm like, I don't. And then we started talking about, nursing and stuff like that. If you didn't know, if this is the first time watching this video, I'm an RN. I work at an emergency department. So backing up, we started talking about the journey that it takes to become an RN, and my journey was pretty strenuous and pretty different than a lot of other people's journey, and it ended up taking me a lot of time. And they were saying you should make like a YouTube about, all the things that it took for you to get there and how hard it was, and so that someone else doesn't have to do that. And I'm like, well, I kind of already do that for YouTube. And it made me realize I haven't done that in months. So here we are. And that is why I decided to change. That is why I decided to pull my phone out and change my entire tactics, the same way I'm changing my entire tactics with the way I'm approaching real estate. So here we are. I babbled on for 11 minutes and we are here. So this is the first of many of my babbles, as I will call them. And yeah, man, this is me. This is the marathon. And I hope that this helps somebody. I hope that this is not some random dude just talking into the ether. And I hope that I can look back on this myself and see where I came from and see where I am and be glad that I did this and be glad that I stuck with it. So I will see you guys later on the next one. It's been real. Peace.